name is Jordan Johnson, and I'm so excited to share with you some of my favorite educational titles for your preschooler or young school-age child. The first one that I want to show you is Lift the Flap, First Questions and Answers. This book has about 6 flaps per page, and you can see how big the text is there. It's a little closer look. Not too much information to overwhelm them, but there is some great information, and I'm confident they will learn something new. That is for ages 3 and up. This is a step up from that series. It's recommended for ages 4 and up, so it will be great to grow into. It is a larger book, and it also has slightly larger text, and the vocabulary is going to be slightly more challenging. So that's another great series to look into. This is our My Very First series. I really like this series. It has enough information to challenge them and help them to learn new things. And I feel like a lot of these books that I'm showing you fall into that category where that information is not overwhelming, but they definitely will be challenged. This has information about space itself as well as astronauts and what they have to go through and how they train to become astronauts. Really interesting book. My son loves that one. This is my first reference book about our world, and I found in conversations with my son that there are a lot of things about our world that are really difficult to explain. And whenever this book was released, I was so excited to get it because it really does help to explain just some basic knowledge about our world. So it's a great resource book. Definitely don't miss out on that one. This is our Lift the Flap series, and this particular one is opposites. We also have colors, words, numbers, and I believe a couple of others as well. This particular page probably has about 6 flaps on it, and you're trying to find these things at the bottom here. And then on this page, you can see there night and day, short and long. Just lots of fun, engaging ways on each page for them to learn opposites. And that's exactly how the others are as well. Very engaging and just different ways so that they're learning how to process that information in different ways. Really, really great tool there. Now, this book is from our Big Book series, and this is a very popular series. And that's because kids have so much fun with the enormous fold-out illustrations. I mean, what little boy or girl would not enjoy those huge rockets? How fun is that? There's satellites in this book and drones, and there are lots of other options in this series and lots of fun things to learn. Great bite-sized chunks of information. It's not dumbed down. It tells you the names of the different rockets, the names of the different satellites, but also does explain it in kid-friendly detail. The next thing I want to show you is our Usborne Young Beginners series and our Beginner series. Now, the Young Beginners is a pretty recent series, and there's only a few of these. You can see there's not just a ton of text there. They're about 30 pages long. And our Beginner series is also 30 pages long, but it's slightly more challenging. This one is for ages 6 and up, and the other is for ages 4 and up, I believe. And both of these are $5.99, so that's just a steal. And you can see there's a glossary in the back and websites to visit as well. This book is called Telling the Time. It's a great resource for just that. It's a day in the life of the Boot family, and your child can engage in the activity and in the day by changing the time on the clock. Just a great way to get them excited about learning that new skill. If you're unfamiliar with our phonics readers, they are fantastic. They're great rhyming stories that your children will think are hilarious, and they will be learning all of those phonics skills in the process of hearing those really fun stories. This is our Look Inside Your Body series. It's a step up from Peek Inside and a step down from See Inside. And it has lots of flaps to lift on each page, and it also has flaps inside of flaps. Lots of fun, and if you're not aware, lifting flaps actually has been shown to help with retention, so that is why Usborne has so many options with flaps because it really does help kids to learn the information better and retain it for the long term. And last but not least, I wanted to show you our awesome illustrated dictionary. It's recommended for ages 6 and up. It really helps to explain things that you may have a hard time putting into words for your child, and it has great colorful illustrations as well. So it is a fantastic resource, and it will carry on into later years as well. I hope that gives you some great options for your young reader, and if you have any questions, please just let me know. Thanks.